Do 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 do. Yeah, welcome guys to the channel. This is Yogaman. Yeah, look cool. Okay, guys. So Minks. Denmark in hot trouble, very serious trouble over the killing of almost about 15 million minks. What are minks? Why did they kill them? Watch this video to the real end for you to get the answer. Welcome to today's episode and welcome to this channel. My name is Yogaman, and definitely I want to let you guys into this story. Now, if you're one person that cares about nature or you care about animals, then this story is for you. So Denmark is in very serious hot soup for killing over 15 million minks. 15 million minks. And I want to read to you guys what minks are according to what is described on the internet. So minks are dark-colored, semi-aquatic, carnivorous mammals of the general Neovision and Mastella, and part of the family Mustadidae, okay, which also includes weasels, otters, and ferrets. There are two exact species referred to as mink: the American mink and the European mink. Now, this is the story that you guys need to pick interest in, because if you care about animals, let me read to you this: what COVID-19 is doing to the world. Okay, what COVID is doing to the world is very devastating. Now, this story will leave you wondering what happened to the Prime Minister of Denmark and how people in Denmark got to believe in her instructions to do devastating, massive killings of these animals called the minks. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, Denmark's decision to kill all their minks out of fear that the animals could spread mutated version of the COVID-19 is coming back to bite them, because the little bastards are rising out of their graves, and slaughtering them might have been illegal to begin with. Okay, so a month ago, Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, handed down a national order to cull the country's 15 million plus population of minks that are scattered in farms all through the country. And the farmers who sell off their minks that give them fur agreed and did just as the Prime Minister had asked. So what is very interesting here is why the Prime Minister gave that order is because they feared that these minks would actually spread COVID-19, mutated COVID-19, which is believed to be more dangerous than the previous version before mutating. Okay, and it is thought and it is said that this instruction could actually have been illegal. It is very illegal for anyone to clear a species of animals off the planet, and Denmark could be actually in hotter soup than we actually think. So the reason scientists discovered minks could catch COVID-19 from humans, have it mutated within their own bodies, and then transmit it back to people, which government officials feared could screw up the vaccination efforts. So they called on the shot and wiped all of them out. I'm going to be showing you guys some pictures of these minks being wiped out and buried in mass graves. It was very devastating. When you look at the pictures, man, oh man, the massive graves are very ugly. It's not looking nice. Okay, so let's continue with the story. Not all of the dead minks, most of which were suffocated with carbon dioxide, were able to be incinerated. Millions had to be buried in mass trenches at said farms and elsewhere in the country, which might have been a bad idea because they are literally back from the dead. Okay, so gases released from their dead bodies have been forcing their remains back above the ground and it's grossing people out. Not only that, but there have been concerns barring so many minks at once has compromised the drinking water supply in many parts of Denmark. Okay, so adding insult to injury, lots of farmers who agreed to go along with the Prime Minister's order are hurting and fear their business will forever be ruined. Now remember, the farmers that do have these minks on their farms, they do sell far from the minks to guys that make textile and different products out of those. So imagine over 15 million minks were all killed off and buried in trenches. And these business guys don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anywhere to run with their business. So they are worried that they may be kicked back with nothing to do. Okay? And since they killed off their product, they have nothing to do in the near future. So not only that, it's now clear that the Prime Minister didn't technically have the authority to order the death of the entire population of species, which is forcing some major backpedaling and catch up as far as legislation is concerned. They are apparently working to pass a law that retroactively gives the Prime Minister the power, even though she didn't have that power by then. The Danish Parliament agreed this weekend it's probably best to dig up 4 million of those dead minks to burn them properly. But thing is, that won't happen for at least another 5 months when it's deemed safe to do so. The Prime Minister has also apologized for the rushed decision, saying she was just doing what she thought was right for the people to keep them safe. Until they can sort all that mess, the mink zombie country around those parts are back. Okay, so guys, that is the story. So this story is so much touching because the minks are animals in Denmark that people rear on their farms to sell fur to people that use fur on different products. And I mean, Europe is going through a very dangerous state of COVID, mutated COVID, okay? And the Prime Minister thought it wise that it was good to kill off these 15 million plus minks. But then the question of legality arises. Where did the Prime Minister get the powers to actually order for the killing of the 15 million minks? If the Prime Minister did not have powers, why was that decision made? Was there a scientific kind of research or background that actually confirmed that COVID could mutate within the minks and then minks can spread it back to people? Was that scientifically proven? And of course, there is a lot of backlash from those that are concerned, from the animal rights to the people conserving the environment and all these other people. So Denmark is in serious trouble. And if this story actually is not contained within a very short time, it could actually lead Denmark to being punished or being charged serious penalties for ordering for the killing of over 15 million minks. And definitely a lot of citizens are now having it rough because the trenches are smelling, and the stench that is coming from these trenches where these minks were buried are actually contaminating water. So quite a lot of catastrophe that is coming out from Denmark, and definitely they're not going to be able to dig up these minks within a very short time because it needs to be done the proper way. Remember, these are rotting minks now. They smell badly. You're not sure if they didn't have COVID or they do have mutated COVID. So it is going to take them quite a long time, which is estimated to be like 4 months. But also at the back end, the Parliament of Denmark is trying to come up with a law to make sure they defend their Prime Minister, who was trying to defend her people from the danger of mutated COVID. So it's a whole story that is out there, and I hope this can be sorted because, I mean, it's a whole mess, but it's a learning. If you're going to be killing animals in your country, please make sure you do it the right way and do have legal backup, because doing illegal things the animal rights activists will come to you, and it will be very, very, very terrible. So thank you guys for watching, and of course that was a story from Denmark, and I hope you guys picked something and you liked it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification so you never miss out on the next story. So I'll catch you guys again on the next one.